Welcome to Lakeshore Toll Test training videos. This video will cover expense reporting via the Concur Solutions program. We will begin by opening up an internet browser and going to the Lakeshore homepage. From here, click on the Quick Links tab and scroll all the way down to the page. You can click on the Concur Expense Reimbursement System, and this will take you to the logon screen. Your username is the same as your email ID, and the password will be provided to you by the accounting department. You can click on Remember Username on this computer if this is your computer and you plan on using this in the future. When you first log into Concur, you will be asked to reset your password and choose one of your choice. After you have done so, you will be prompted to take the optional online training. We highly recommend that you go through the training video. Once you have finished with the training, you will be presented with this screen. This is called the home page. From here, we can launch new expense reports, view reports, and add new personal credit cards. In the future, you will also be able to do mobile expensing from here as well. Let's start by starting a new expense report for travel. We will focus on driving travel. So the report name will be Example Travel. Choose the appropriate date of the travel, the purpose, and any comments if your supervisor requests that you add them. You will notice that there's a drop-down menu for company and project. These are automatically populated by the selections chosen for you by the accounting department. If these are incorrect, or if there are changes that have been made for this expense or the project you're reporting this expense to, you can choose the various options. Under company, it's either Lakeshore or Toll Test currently, and under project, you can search by the name of the project, or if you wish to search by the code, if that is provided for you, you can click on code and reset the drop-down menu. And these are arranged by code number. If you wish to go back with the text, click on text and reset the drop-down menu once again. Your organization will also be automatically populated if it has been filled in by the accounting department. Once the basics are done, click on Next. From here, you can choose what kind of expense this will be. For our purposes, we'll be working with transportation, and we will go with personal car mileage as is the most common expense. All the areas which have a red bar to the left are mandatory to be filled in. It has populated some information that has already been given. We will start with the transaction date, purpose, from location to location. As you can see, you can enter in the distance by hand, or you can use this really cool feature called Mileage Calculator. This pops up Google Maps automatically. As you can see, Google has taken my locations and given me a distance of 68.5 miles. If I'd like to make this a round trip, say I went back and forth, it would automatically calculate it and add it in for me. You can add as many destinations as you please. Also, you are welcome to enter in specific addresses if you have them. Now once you click on Add Mileage to Expense, according to the current reimbursement rates, it will calculate how much you will get in return. For the total in mileage, you will receive $69.87 for 137 miles. You can check the current reimbursement rate by clicking on this icon. Once you are done filling in everything you need to fill in, you can click on the Save button, and this will save this expense to this report. If there are any errors or messages that need to be paid attention to, you will see notes put up in this section right here. In this case, it is saying that this expense is above the reasonable amount set by your company. This is an arbitrary amount set currently by our payroll department, and this will be changed momentarily. Once you click on it, it'll give you more thorough reasoning. But once an amount is actually set for this expense, you will have to provide comments and explanations as to why it is beyond a certain amount. Once you are done with the entries for the expenses in this report, You can go to the top right hand side and click on Submit Report, and this will prompt you with a verification that you are about to submit the report and approve. If you see any issues that you'd like to clear up in the report, you can do that by selecting the expense and changing the details with it. If you would like to delete an expense altogether, select the expense and click Delete. You can also copy the expense and make multiple similar expenses. Right now we will just delete the expense. You're prompted to confirm, click on yes or no. As you can see, this report is completely empty on this side. So there's no reason for me to keep this report or submit it. In this case, I will go ahead and delete the report altogether. I click on this, confirm, and the entire report is gone. Once you are done with your expenses and your reports, and you have submitted what you need to submit, you can log out of the system by hitting this icon on the top right hand side. Thank you, and this has been Concur Expense Training for mileage and travel purposes.